What is up, guys? Doug Polk here in Chicago, and still want to get a couple videos out to you while I'm on the move. Brought my microphone, brought my webcam, and ready to record something. And today, I want to do a video on all of the comments that I get, because you guys, really, you're great about leaving comments. I appreciate that. I always go through them. I try and answer them or troll or whatever, have a good time with them. But I have a mix of comments that I either want to talk about or give a shout out to or basically just WTF at. So let's jump into some comments. You should rename the show Polker Hands. I know we use Polker as a joke because my last name's Polk and poker, but I already do that for my news show, and I don't want to turn it into too much of a running thing. It gets kind of lame on like the second or third time you use it, and I prefer just to keep that nicely there for poker news, and then move on with some other jokes for my other series. Good content, but I'm a little bit skeptical when you do poker hands that you were involved in, Doug. There's always that potential of bias, and I think it's a little ridiculous to me to think that I might be biased looking at my own hands. You know, I'm sure that I can approach this with a completely fair analysis, and as it turned out, I played that hand great. So, I don't think we have anything to worry about here at all. I never really comment any encouragement, because I don't really know if it means anything to anyone, but man, this is the best series on YouTube for me right now, and seeing a new poker news is like getting 4-bet jammed on when you have aces. Keep it up, fam. Well, thank you, Jacoby, and I've actually been looking at what you've been doing lately as well.
You stop being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame.
If you want to see a couple more funny videos like that from Jacoby1337, you can check them out on YouTube. It's good stuff. That haircut on a grown-up in 2016, well, I only have one thing to say about that. There you go, mate. Cool story, bro. But it needs aliens. How did you find my channel? You are practicing horrible bankroll management if you can lose $1 million in one day. You need to have more respect for the amounts of money you are playing for. Unless you have 100 million behind, you should never be playing stakes high enough to lose $1 million in one day. Dude, I wouldn't even consider playing this game unless I had 100 million. I'm a little bit disappointed because there was a comment where somebody called me out in the one drop video and said, dude, you can't talk about these guys playing this event. Let's see you put up $1 million. And I responded that I played in this event, but the comment's gone, can't find it. What are you going to do? Doug, can you send me $1, please and thank you? Look, guys, if you ask me for money on the internet, I really have no choice but to send you whatever amount you ask for. So make sure to put your screen name, and also usually there's a little more verification process on Star's end. Generally, I need location and reason for transfer. So if you can get both those things, your screen name, whatever you want, I'll send it right over. We need some Badoogie hands in this series. Sorry, Tomas, but do we really need to have Badoogie hands? Like, really? Not even totally sure I know the rules. Doug, stop spamming my email. I know one to hear from you more than my girlfriend, geez. Oh, your girlfriend emails you twice a week? That sounds pretty healthy. Okay, do Doug and Scott hate each other, or are they really good friends? I can't tell. Someone explain to me, please. Alright, well, I'll explain to you. You see, the thing about the internet is you have to be able to laugh at everyone, including yourself. I try and make jokes across a lot of different people, and I also always try and make fun of myself a little bit too. Otherwise, you get a little too uptight, and it's just not as fun on YouTube. As far as me and Scott go, it's been a little swingy as far as whether we're friends or not, but all in all, Scott and I get along okay. Sometimes. Kind of. Dude. We've been through this. Come on. Come on. Let it go. This is what my life is now. People are just going to call it poker hands. Why? What? Let's just call everything poker. Poker thoughts, poker news, poker hands. Let's play poker. Hey Doug, how about reviewing the hand between Obst and Ruan deep in this year's WSOP main? Obst folding his full house and Ruan putting him all in. This is an example of someone actually wanted a hand and a couple more people asked for it, and I went ahead and did a guide out the next day. So if you guys watch an episode of Poker Hands and you leave a comment for a hand that you want, and that comment starts to get rolling, gets a lot of upvotes, I'm more than happy to go ahead and make that into an episode, because then it kind of shows me what the demand is like. If I see, you know, a video and it gets one upvote, I don't really know, but if I see a video, if I see a comment in the chat and it gets a ton of upvotes, a lot of people are commenting, then it lets me know that that's some content that you guys want to see, and I'm always down to do that. You know, I'm really putting this content out to try and get you guys to watch it, to make you good content for you to be able to see things that you want to see. So make sure to comment after videos if you have a hand you want to see, if you have a thought in the hand, or if you have any tips about what you want to see in the future. Let me know, because I will read it and I'll try and add it in the future. I might do that if I decide that I don't have some of those suited ace hands in my range. Binks is having a nightmare. If I don't have some of those suited hands in my range. What I realized after a few weeks of being around Binks is that he constantly takes naps and he constantly wakes up from nightmares. And when he wakes up, he just like chases his tail around and goes nuts and like yaps and is like, I guess, barking for help. And so sometimes when I'm recording videos, he just goes off in the background. And in that video, that being the Poker Hands Tom Dwan Bluffing Phil Ivey video, he actually went off in the background. I was like, you know what? I'll just leave the take up. It was a few minute take, and I was like, just leave it in there. So from time to time, you will hear some Binks in my videos. You know, I'm really starting to wonder what this weird obsession going on with my hair is. What's going on over there, guys? What's really going on? Why does everyone care so much? Look, we all have our own hairstyles. This is mine. I've done it for years. And just because you start trolling me in the comments doesn't mean it's going to change. And I'll mix it up. I'll style it different ways. It'll be longer or shaggier or sharper or whatever. But look, I'm going to wear a faux hawk. It's a thing. Going to have to live with it. This one is from Phil Nerick. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that review. And look, dude, it's a simple comment, but I really do appreciate that. Like, all of the positive feedback I get from you guys, it helps boost the video and the algorithm. It helps get more people watching it. It makes me feel good about what I'm putting out there. Like, even if you just leave a simple comment like something like this, I want you to know that I do appreciate that, because, you know, when you're making this content, yeah, like, I'm happy with what I'm putting out there, but you want to see feedback that's positive to reinforce that I'm doing a good job. And I just want to say that I really do appreciate comments like this on my page. Thanks, man. All right, that's going to do it for me, guys. I just want to say again, I do appreciate all of the positive comments, even the negative comments. That's cool. Some of them are funny. If you're going to say something negative, at least tell a nice joke so I can get a kick out of it, because then it's a much more enjoyable experience for everyone. And then, you know, maybe your viewpoint will be seen more often. Also, comments and likes really do help the video, so if you guys could give that, I'm trying to grow my channel, and I would appreciate you guys helping me out and keeping me incentivized to want to make more videos for you. So thanks again for watching this. I hope you got some laughs out of it, and I'll see you guys soon in the streets with another Poker Hands episode tomorrow. If there was only a upvote button around here, or maybe, you know, like a place to leave some kind of written message, that would be great. If they had that, you should totally do it. Busting all the fish, taking all the money, no care for anyone but themselves, ruining the game that we love. What is left? They're taking everything we have. Then I think it's time for PokerStars to get rid of some of their team pros that are good winning regulars. Oh.